All right. Take it away.
Well, here we are again with something new. This is Hole and Jawn, a new section of the Jawn Street podcast brought to you by Dom and Ryan. And this was something we had planned for a while, actually. That was just in the back of our minds, like, come on here, shoot some shit about golf. And then today, just a bombshell hit the golf world. Amir and Dom were just like, bro, if we're going to do it, now's the time. This is the perfect time to get in and just talk some shit about golf. And before we get into that, I think with this like new podcast section that we're diving into, we're gonna be trying to cover a lot, some tour event stuff, some casual golf talk, and it's gonna be the normal Jawn Street podcast you get, except focused on golf. We're gonna talk our shit, sound a little stupid, and yeah, that's what you're about to get.
You're going to hear all about our rounds we play. You're going to hear all about the shit we see on Twitter, on the shit we see on YouTube, all this golf shit. This is it. This is your one-stop shop for all of our golf shit.
Yeah, not your golf shit. I don't give a fuck what you guys are doing. You're just going to hear about us.
You just want to hear, this is just about our shit.
Exactly, yeah.
Because, look, we do this other shit, right? We live and die sports, right? Zach and I live and die movies, but, like we golf every fucking weekend. And we've been golfing every weekend for about 10 years, even for longer. Yeah. It's just,
when did you and me start playing
nobody
together?
In our friend group talks golf. Nobody likes golf. There's like 3 of us. And so we were like, this is just a perfect opportunity to this fucking rain, fuck off.
It's 90 degrees here.
It's pouring rain. And it's like a hard rain. And the window is like right above my head. It's really pissing me off. Anyway.
Yeah. When did we start golfing together? We started golfing together high school. What, junior year? So how many years ago is that? 8 years ago?
Yeah. Well, it's been a while. I've only beat you twice.
It's gone from playing and caring a lot about it. Now we go out and just get fucked up on the course.
Yep.
That's what it's all about.
And then the next round we won't, because we'll care about how shitty we played last time.
Yeah, like let's roll back to this past summer. I got a quick golf story before we get into the big news.
All right.
Tom signed me, our friend Justin, and Justin's friend, I forgot the guy's name. Sorry, dude. Signed us up for the White Claw Open, which was at Back Creek in Middletown, right? Is that Middletown, Delaware?
Yep. Oh fuck yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So Dom signs us up for this, and like, it's like the messages we're getting from Dom are like, boys, this is our time. This is our time to go out and play well. And
let's clarify. If you won the Back Creek Open, like one of the regional qualifiers, you got a free flight and a free 4-night stay, and you played in this national qualifier at it was somewhere up in Connecticut at this really nice resort and country club. And if you won that, or you placed it was either win or placed top 3 or whatever, you got a free trip to Pebble. And I was like, boys, we're gonna fucking win. There's no way we're not gonna win.
I gotta preface this that we didn't come into this with a stacked team. You had me, and last summer I was around a 3. Dom was probably around an 8, right?
Yeah, I was a 6 at that point at the time of this event.
Okay, our buddy Justin, who's like a 23. This is all handicap. And then the other dude was around Justin's level. So we didn't come in there with like a team ready to fire on all bullets, on all cylinders. And so 2 days before this thing, I break my driver, and I'm like, well,
is it fucking hailing? It's hailing. It's 85 degrees outside. What is happening? This is a fucking.
Hey, if you hear the train coming,
you able to hear that?
No, I can't hear that.
This is the fucking nuttiest thing I've ever experienced. It's 85 degrees outside. It's pissing rain, and now it's just fucking golf balls falling from the sky. What a coincidence! We're recording this fucking podcast.
Perfect timing.
Anyway.
Where was I? Oh yeah, I broke my driver 2 days before this event. I texted the group chat. I'm like, yeah, well, don't expect me to help out off the tee, which is where that was my place to do the most, was off the tee. So we show up and we just par the first 3 holes, and the vibes were really high and they got really low really quick. Because like in that event, like there's teams showing up with teams full of scratch golfers or really good golfers. And so me and Dom's buddy Justin, me and him were just like fuck it, let's just get hammered. So we start getting hammered, and Dom was still so focused on winning, which is fine because I like at the end of the day we weren't going to win at that point after the first 3 holes. It was done. We could
Well,
have tried to win
the
better.
whole day started bad. They had a live leaderboard. Like you had to insert your score per hole on this app on your phone, but you see the live leaderboard. You're gonna fucking break my window, dude. This shit is so loud.
Be a good clip.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, so they had this live leaderboard, and we're like, we parred the first 3 holes. I put it into the scorecards, and there's a team that's like -6 through 3 holes already, and they started off 2 holes in front of us, and there's no par 5 on these holes. So that just kind of set the tone right away. But anyway, yeah, it was. I tried holding on the hope that we can come back very, very long.
It was not there. There was one point where I don't know, we had like maybe 4 or 5 holes left, and there was there were like the girls like working on the tee box, and we're trying to get Justin to go talk to him because we're just hammered. And then, do you remember the hole? We had like 2 holes left, and some guy was out there just mowing his lawn, minding his own business, and we ran out of beer. I was like, "Fuck!" So I go up to him, like, "Hey, can we pay you for some beer? Like, you got any beer in your fridge in your garage or something?" He's like, let me check." And he comes back with a 6-pack of I don't know, it was like summer shandies, like a Miller, just a bunch of random shit. And we're like, "Oh, here's $10, man." He's like, "No, I'll take it. Like, enjoy it. It's a fun day out." And I'm like, "Thanks, dude." And it just we only finished like 5 under. It was really bad. We got really drunk.
It was worse than that.
Was it?
It was worse than that. So we have a 4-man scramble. There's like 40 teams. And we came in, let's just say -15 won, right? It's very easy.
No, it was like -19.
Was it?
Yes, that was over 18 under. Or
whatever the fuck it was. We've done that with our buddy Chris and our other buddy Ryan. We've done that just the 4 of us ourselves.
You get
to come in at a -2.
I'm pretty sure we bogeyed a couple holes.
We came in at -2 in a 4-man scramble.
Me and Justin the other day when we were golfing in Virginia on our way down here, the last 4 holes were like, "Hey man, you want to do a scramble and just see what we can get to?" Because we're sober. We had like 4 more hours of driving. We're like, yeah. We played 4 holes of scramble. It was a par 4, par 5, and 2 par 4s. So we played it 3 under, and we're like, "Tom's gonna be pissed."
I fucking hate you.
Anyway, let's get into the real reason we're here.
Yes.
The bombshell that hit not only us but every tour player today.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Every single person. And news broke what? At 10 o'clock this morning?
Something like that, yeah.
7 o'clock in Scottsdale. Saw a bunch of people in Scottsdale. So it was like 7 o'clock when they got the news. So whatever that time frame was here. So yes, let's just start before we say exactly what happened, even though probably everybody already knows. What basically happened is Jay Monahan is a fucking scumbag rat fuck.
Yep.
Who pulled a hard 180 to pocket money. Let's just say that.
Yeah, well, and
so whatever it was, the PGA and the LIV merged.
Yeah, and
we knew it was going to happen eventually because both aren't able to be like they weren't able to stand like on their own. But I mean, nobody knew. No golf outlet knew. No player knew. It was just like 4 dudes in a room, and they're like, "We're just going to change the landscape of this sport forever."
Yeah, well, when I read the news, the first thing I thought is like, it must really suck right now to be one of the guys who got offered a fucking bag, like millions and millions of dollars, and they turned it down to now just be like, "Oh yeah, you could have been in the same spot a year and a half later and made all that money."
Oh, absolutely. Like, I was listening to one of the golf podcasts I follow, from Barstool Foreplay, Trent was just like, I've always just, you're stupid if you don't chase the money. If you just get the bag, it's always get the bag.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, dude, if you offered me $200 million, just go play golf 8 times a year and throw my morals out the window, see ya. Like, I'm fucking gone. You'll never speak again. It's not even a question. It's not even a question.
It would fix all your. And then here's the thing though. Like, there is a lot of like, when I was talking to Justin about it a little bit, it was like these guys even on the tour are like these big names got offered millions of dollars. Like they're loaded at the end of the day. Like their families set, their families set, and they've got generational money for a long time. But there's like Liv wasn't only throwing out money to like small name dudes. They're throwing out money to guys who are struggling, older guys on tour, and a lot of them like Poulter, he left, and like that's an example of like some guys want to stick with what got them there, and like I don't know, man, it's just kind of fucked up to be like, yeah, we changed our mind, and like it's like just drop like not even like talking to the players is beyond like crazy. Like if you want like and the whole thing with like Saudi golf, like live in Saudi back golf league, whatever, is how like the government's like morally not acceptable, like ethically not okay. And but like if we're talking morals, like in general, like how the fuck are you gonna just take this whole band of people that stood by you and throw them in there with everybody that left without even talking to him? Without that, that's
you stabbed him in the back. Like Rory, like, I feel bad for Rory. Like Rory, if I'm Rory, I'm fucking heated. Like I'm heated. Like I just died on this hill for 2 years straight, shitting down everyone on Liv's throat, being like, I stand fully with the tour. Nothing's gonna change my mind. Like the tour is the tour. Like you can't just like whatever his stance was of just like tour, no tour. Like, and then all of a sudden, the guy who you thought had your back because you were dying protecting him was just like, actually, I want the money.
Yeah, no, it's actually unbelievable. And like I just like where do they go from here with it though? Like what's actually gonna happen now?
Well, I said to you guys in our group chat, I was like, it wouldn't surprise me one bit if like Tiger and Rory, who were like so like pro tour, were like, we're just gonna fucking do our own tour.
Yeah, but like
the tour stabbed us in the back.
But like I just don't like I think throwing another tour in there isn't gonna help.
No,
Like, I think at the end of the day, like if they like thought about that, it'd be like, yeah, that'd be cool. We could probably get a little following. Like you get a lot of like all the Tiger supporters, all the Rory supporters, but then it's like you're gonna be faced with the same problem. You're not gonna be able to pay people the money to leave the LIV / PGA / DP World Tour, whatever, like merger, and you're not gonna be able to pay them enough money to leave.
No.
And it's like what the PGA Tiger and Roy or Tiger and the PGA were trying to do some fucking like golf thing like a year ago. Do you remember that shit they were trying to do like some TV?
Oh,
like
it is. It's good. I think it's either next year or the year after, but they're going from like stadium to stadium and doing like almost like a virtual tour.
Yeah, something
they're doing it like stadiums, and it's going to be on like Monday nights or on like ESPN, so like you could watch it, which is a cool concept.
Yeah, but where does that go now that they're merging with LIV? Because that was their rival to LIV.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's probably still going to happen. They're probably going to have a bunch of the guys from LIV. Like, I mean, Brooks will probably do it. Pat Perez will probably fucking do it. Like some of these guys that aren't. I mean, Dustin Johnson's probably just going to be doing cocaine on a boat, so he won't do it.
Probably, or off his wife's ass, like either or.
But like, I don't know. As a golf fan, I was talking to Chris about this. I hate the way it happened.
Dude, Greg Norman didn't even know about it.
Nobody knew. Like, it makes no sense. Like, I hate the way it happened and not telling anybody and just like, surprise, we're now one. But I like that it happened only because, like, watching these last two, watching the Masters and watching the PGA Championship, like, I miss watching all these guys together in the same field.
Yeah.
And so now that that's going to happen week in and week out now, as a golf standpoint, like, it's awesome. It's great. All of these guys are going to compete. You're going to see more guys from the DP World Tour start coming over and playing in these tournaments. It's going to make these guys on the PGA who are like, fuck, I don't want them taking my spot and trying to get into a major. You're going to see a lot. You're going to see a fuck ton of better golf. Like, the storylines are writing themselves. Like,
to ask that with these bigger fields, right? Bigger fields, better fields. Not bigger per se, but like a
It
lot
probably
more.
will be bigger now because it's gonna be more money.
So bigger, better fields more consistently. Like you'll have more golfers. Like this has been going on in golf a long time, making courses longer, right? This is kind of a little like off the path. We're talking about the whole merger, but that's like one of those like little things that's always been in like the tours. Like, oh, we gotta make courses longer and longer and longer. The courses harder and make them. We can't have people winning at 20 under.
Yeah.
Like I think it's just that whole drama part's gonna reappear again because like you're no way you're gonna have 25 big names playing in an event they usually don't play in. They keep their spot in the tour, and they're not going to turn these
You'll see
courses.
like Dustin Johnson shoot 20 under at the John Deere Classic.
Yeah, and like what are they going to do? Like change that? Like just like are they just going to roll the greens at a 16? Like move the tee boxes? Like what are they going to do to like go like counteract those bigger fields? Because that's the other part. The tour is always like, oh, we want to make it harder for these guys. They're the best in the world. Blah blah blah, blah all that shit. So I don't know. I'm excited, but I'm excited to see everybody play together again. I think it'll be really cool to see the little beef that goes on between people.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also
but
like
really not that much. Like Billy Horschel was saying, like, we don't hate these guys.
Yeah.
We don't hate these players. Like we're still friendly with. I mean, the only beef really is Patrick Reed and Rory because Patrick Reed just can't stop suing people. But like these guys, half of these guys really don't hate each other. They just hate the fact that they chose money over the PGA.
Yeah.
But now it doesn't even fucking matter.
No.
Now,
so they get a bag and they're friends again then.
Yeah. Well, now do you think like the guys who stayed PGA, because again, like you were saying, you fucking left the PGA to get $400 million and now you got your card back and it's like nothing ever happened. So these guys that didn't go, they've got to get compensated somehow, right?
Doubtful.
Turn that down.
Doubtful. It's gonna be like a coulda woulda kind of situation.
Sucks to suck.
Have now you would have if you knew.
Yeah, sucks to suck, loser.
Like you didn't want to come now, like that. So like you know how like live events are like very different from tour events.
Yeah, they're frat parties.
So how is like with this merger, what's changing in golf in that sense? Are they becoming more like a live event at every tour event, or like I'm assuming the team aspect's not coming to the tour.
I don't know. I wouldn't hate like.
See, like the team aspect of live is I don't love it.
You don't.
Don't love it.
I love the team aspect, but I don't want the team aspect for like the entire duration of the tour season.
If they did it like
designated events, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
designated events where you don't
events a year.
These events aren't going to do anything to your FedEx Cup point standings, but they're going to have a higher purse than like a regular tour, like than a regular thing.
Well, I always thought like the team, like the team aspect of golf, like the way Liv did it was cool and all that, but like they'd have like an individual winner and a team winner or whatever. But like I just think it would be like if you just said there's going to be 10 events a year where you're going to have you have teams of 4, right? And you go out, you play with your team, and you play your 18, probably like what you do like 3 rounds. They probably keep a 3-round format for that or whatever on those weeks. And you just go out with your 4 and like whatever after 3 days, like whatever team total combined scores lowest wins. And just they play with their teammates. You mic them up. They're talking about, hey, what do you think I should do here? Like get interactive with the players. Use that like team aspect of the new tour live merger to like do all this stuff they're trying to do where they're talking to players and they're walking down the fairway.
It's going to bring more viewers because 98% of players in the world go out and just play team events.
Every other sport, people love hearing the interaction between teammates and on the bench when they're mic'd up between coaches. And like we're starting to do that more and more with golf, with like caddies. Imagine if like you took 10, 12 events a year where it's just the 4 guys on a team. They can pick their fucking team. Like they go out and they're just playing around to shoot well and make a lot of money. And you get to talk, you get to hear their caddies talk with them. The players talk like I don't know. I think that'd be just cool to like be different. I know it's not really realistic. It's not going to happen, but like they have so much.
Maybe not 10 events, but if you do like 2 or 3 events like that, that's totally feasible.
Like it's just like with what's like to come now, there's so much they could do. And I think this is where you're gonna like it's exciting, but I also think it's like you're sort of gonna run into problems. Like there's gonna be people on tour who didn't leave because they didn't like the format, or like now guys are like on live are gonna be like, fuck, now I have to go play not like cut events again, and like I just like the logistics of this all is going to be a shit show. So I'm glad I'm not working in that.
Yeah,
That would be fucking terrible.
it's gonna be great for us.
Oh yeah, I could sit back and watch it all happen. I don't give
Oh,
a fuck.
absolutely, absolutely. Like somebody that works at Netflix was tweeted out like, "Oh, you better believe our camera."
Yeah,
Put that
yeah,
shit in theaters. Like, don't even fucking drop that to Netflix. Put that shit in the theaters. Like, just that episode. I will fucking pay money to watch that on the biggest screen possible.
yeah. They're just doing like a sit down like Colin Morikawa or whatever, and it's just
Yeah.
like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like, dude, this is not. This is fuck. We've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, I just
And there's no way they stop at golf, right?
I thought like I did like a double look today. Like I just like the double take at it. I was like, wait, this isn't like some meme account, right? That I follow. That's like fucking.
I was painting. I was painting outside. We were painting. Me and Dad were painting shutters for this house, and Chris texted me just a screenshot of like the ABC article, and I was like, "What?" And he was like,
Right?
"What the fuck?" And I was like, "This isn't real." And I went on to like every golf page on Twitter I could find, and nothing.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy about it is nobody knew.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
But like it's like you saw all the tweets of players there, right?
oh yeah,
Like Joel Damons was fucking hilarious.
yeah,
What was again? Oh, I have it here. I've grown up being a fan of the Four Aces. Maybe one day I get to play for them on the PGA tour.
yeah.
So you have people that are gonna like, there's gonna be people who like accept it and get over it. But like, did you see like what Wesley Bryan tweeted?
Oh, absolutely.
He said, I feel betrayed.
He's absolutely yeah. He has no faith. He has no trust in the PGA Tour anymore.
And like that's like, and you talk about Wesley Bryan, he's like one tour victory and stuff. Like he's more big on YouTube right now than he is like his golfing career. But like there's gonna be a lot of players that feel the same damn way, and they're gonna be like, this is fucking bullshit. And now there is no like what else? Where are they gonna go? Like what else are they gonna do to play golf? There is no like
Dan Rappaport already tweeted out that once he was asking players about like how they felt about like how can Jay Monahan come back for something like this, and he said he didn't drop the name, but there's speculation of who it is, and what he said one player was like he cannot come back from this, he won't.
yeah.
So he'll probably be out soon.
Yeah.
To come down to I want to know what happened because the players had a players only meeting at 4:00 today.
Yeah.
And I want to know, God, I want to fucking, I hope they live stream that somewhere privately. Like, I want that feed.
Right. Like, I just being in that room, like, think about like being you're a professional golfer, like best in the world, and you're sitting there talking about why the league, let's just say it called a league, right? The league you play in is making you merge. Like, that's like talking like, that'd be like, oh, yeah, like, by the way, guys, like, we're going to start playing the KHL in hockey now.
Yeah.
We just merged with them. Right. What the fuck does that mean? It's like, oh, well, the Stanley Cup, the thing we play for every year, like, well, now we're gonna like play for it against them too. Like we're gonna make month-long trips, and I think obviously it's a little different, but it's the same concept of like you're just a player and you sit there like, wait, this is like why like I'm here to play my sport. Like I'm gonna show up to try and play 4 days of golf and make my money and win a tournament.
Yeah.
Unless you're you're just there to like come in 20th and make some cash.
Yeah. You're just there to make beer money.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Yeah,
no, I just like being a player, man, during all this would just be fucking terrible.
oh, absolutely.
Like
I would be so mad. Like, I wouldn't know what to do. Now, how many guys do you think are going to take like a break from their next event?
Probably a good amount, but I think there's going to be guys who really don't care down here. They're going to be like, whatever.
Paul Damons and Higgses and
and you're going to have people middle of the way that are like, fuck, like, I don't know what to do. And then you're going to have a lot of people up here too that be like, fuck this, fuck that. I'm done. Like, until this is sorted out, I'm not playing. And they can do that. Like a lot of these guys can, like a lot of the bigger names can legit just sit out for as long as they want till it's figured out. Cause they have money out their ass. They probably piss gold.
Yeah.
Like golf's one of the higher paying sports. It's just.
But now I think, isn't it now
it might be.
We're going to start getting like NFL money or like MLB money.
Yeah, it's
like it has to. Like the Saudis have like fucking unlimited money somehow.
Yeah. The thing with like golf and money is though, like you you like you don't need to like win to make a lot of money.
No,
You
you just
like
decent.
I'm saying like if you told me I was gonna play on tour for 10 years, but you won't win a single event, but your career earnings will be over $30 million, I'd be like, all right, I'm fine with that.
You have to play good for 2 days a week.
Yeah. You gotta make the cut.
Saturday. You make the Saturday the lowest pays like what, 10 grand?
Yeah, like
But no, it's not even. It's gotta be like maybe like 80, 75,000. Like that's
yeah,
insane.
Michael Block's payout. He finished what, tied 15th?
Yeah.
Was a
Yeah.
$250,000.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like these
Miss like
big
the next four consecutive cuts. You think he cares? No.
Scheffler, any tournament in the past 2 years that Scotty, or when did he get hot, like a year and a half ago, that he's played in, he's hasn't missed many cuts, and he's always creeping there, and like he's not winning them all, but he was winning a lot, and then when he wasn't winning, he was damn near close to winning.
It's like Tony Finau. He has what,
Yeah,
2 wins? But he's
yeah,
top 10 like every week.
yeah, and that's like that's just something you don't get in other sports. There is no like, oh well, you almost scored 20 goals and got that bonus,
Yeah.
or like, well, you weren't good enough, and no team wants you right now, so have fun making league minimum or going down like playing in the A, like.
They're just
I
not
don't know.
making
Yeah, I don't know. The money is so especially with, like you said, with it being backed by the Saudi league now, like Live, it's just the money's going to be crazy. Which is, I mean, it might make it more like competitive, and the fact that like people are gonna like try and play more events, and like they're gonna want to make the cut, and there is no more like, ah, fuck it, like I don't need to like make this cut. Like I might as well go play in the fucking John Deere Classic because the payout's fucking $6 million or some shit. Not that much, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. No, I think there's going to be a lot more competitive golf. Like I think we're going to see better golf.
yeah, and that's the thing with golf
Like,
now.
no, but we're going to have more golf, right? You're going to see more
Oh, yeah,
guys
yeah,
being not being forced to, but you'll see more guys going to play over in Europe now, right? You'll
yeah,
see more Europeans coming over here and playing in the fucking Valspar Championship or whatever.
yeah. And that's the one thing with golf now that like it's always been like ever since I started like watching golf like a while ago. It was like, man, I don't get like why one week there's just like that's not a major tournament. Like last week, the Memorial, right? That was a Memorial last weekend, right? Victor won.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah,
the
yeah, it's the one at oh my god, I fucking put the fence up at that course. Murfield. It's at Murfield Village in Columbus. I worked to put the like fence up around the fence. I'm pretty sure it's the Memorial.
anyway. Yeah,
I need to make sure it's the Memorial so I don't sound like a fucking dummy. The Memorial. Yeah, it's the Memorial. Okay. Just want to double check that. Yeah.
yeah.
But like that event will be on, and then like the next week there'll be some fucking who knows what Puerto Rico Open like championship that is like a tour event that nobody's playing in.
Yeah.
And like I guess from a sense of like tour like players, like they can't play every week. That's fucking that you play Thursday, Sunday, Monday off, fly out to practice on Tuesday, Wednesday, play Thursday. Like it's a lot of traveling. It's a lot of time spent away from home. But I don't know. It'd be cool to see like these like events now like be filled like more random tournaments will have better players and like
Oh yeah, and
be
I
like
hope they go to like different courses. Like when
yeah.
the good thing about the Live, one of the things I liked about the Live was they played these courses you don't ever really see.
Oh yeah, no.
I hope they start doing that more where like they do these like random ass stupid tournaments in like I don't know, fucking Puerto Rico or Mexico or fucking they did the one course in Saudi Arabia. It was fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
I want to see more like eccentric courses.
Like imagine a tour event where it was played in Dubai on one of the night golf courses to
Yeah,
where
that'd be
they play
sick.
night there, but it's the daytime in the States.
Yeah, that would be sick.
That'd be unreal. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, that would be fucking amazing.
Like to watch, like, 'cause, like
2 o'clock
watch
on
fucking YouTubers
Saturday.
go. You watch YouTubers go playing these night golf things. Like, dude, that looks sick. I want to do that. If I
Yeah,
see fucking Rory piping drives playing in the dark, I'd be like, that's fucking
exactly.
sick.
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
know. I'm like still mixed about it. Like I'm excited. I'm also like, what the fuck? I'm like, I get why people are mad, but like, where do they go from here? It's a lot of
The
like
PGA has a lot. The PGA Tour has a lot of questions they need to answer, and I think
yeah.
that's where we're kind of stuck at right now. Is
It's
you have to
all
answer.
of what's gonna,
I would personally, you have to answer to every single tour member that is asking, "What the fuck?"
yeah.
You can't just come out with some fucking PR blanket statement that says
I
this is
don't
like they did already. This is why we chose to do it. This is what's going to happen. You need to fucking sit down. You need almost like when like sports teams do like their town hall meetings with their season ticket holders.
yeah.
You need to
Yeah.
sit everybody fucking down. You need to broadcast that shit to the masses, and you need to be like, listen, like this is your chance to fucking unload on us.
Yeah.
And we have to take it now because you just did a full 180 and you backstabbed us all to get the bag.
Yeah.
After you went on national TV, Jay, with Brandel Chambly, and you talked about the fucking 9/11 family victims, and this is something you would never do ever. And then 14 months later, you just did it.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, man. Like there are definitely guys on tour who like thought about joining, right? Like the thought crossed their mind, and like
It has
that,
to. They're offering you a fucking stupid amount of money. It's gonna
and whether
come
it
across
was,
everyone's head.
yeah, whether it was your morals, like a family decision, like you want to be should set a good example for your kids or for like if like your family that like you don't stand with that, like that those are the people who are the most frustrated, I would assume right now. Like if I was offered that and I said no because I wanted to show like my kids or family like this is where we stand, like this is like how like we want our family to be, and then they just said, oh, by the way, like it doesn't matter what you think, that's when I would lose my shit. Like I supported you and made this decision for my family, and then the decision that was supposed to be mine got switched to you without me even knowing, which
Yeah,
is total. And there, like that's like I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what the players do in the next couple of weeks because I don't know. It's just a waiting game now, really.
absolutely. And you're gonna see more and more shit being leaked and comments being made within the next. When's the next tournament? Next week.
Yeah, probably. I don't know what's next
I want
week,
to know
but
how
there's
many. I
definitely
want to
one.
know how many withdrawals you're gonna see come what tomorrow, last day of practice.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what's up this week.
That's
Oh,
nuts.
Indian Open.
Yo,
See, like that's another one where it's like the fuck. I'm like going through the field right now. I'm just like looking at these names, and I'm like, no, Rory's playing, Rose is playing, but like it's just like
because what this
I don't
officially doesn't kick
know.
in until next year, correct? So it's not like an automatic switch.
No,
I think they're finishing out the year and then like they get their cards back.
is the Canadian Open the
RBC.
yeah, never mind. Yeah, because I was looking for that. I'm like, that's a good field, and I'm like, wait, it's the RBC Canadian. I know it was just Canadian Open. I thought it was RBC Canadian Open.
It
So now I
used to,
sound like a dumb
right?
motherfucker. But
It
yeah,
used
I
to.
don't know. I just called the RBC. I now see like okay. Anyway, like yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people that withdraw probably. I'm interested to see that if like people like Wesley Bryant who tweeted out like he's in that field to play, if he like pulls out or not because of like what's going on.
Oh, probably. And it wouldn't surprise me. You know, he'd get a lot of. I don't even think he'd get a lot of backlash. People would probably respect it. I mean, I fucking respect it.
Yeah.
You pull that shit
And
on
like
me, I
that,
ain't fucking playing.
he's one of those players, man, that like he's like doesn't win,
But the DJs
doesn't
at
play
the
in a lot.
yeah, they're probably not even going to care. So they're like, oh, it's just Wesley Bryan. Like, who gives a fuck?
It's his tweet, and you know, the biggest like and his what he's doing right now is like his the Brian Bros YouTube is like
Huge.
fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like they both those like Wesley and George are both unbelievable golfers,
Mm-hmm.
and they had a video out the other day where they both like the motherfucker shot like 10 under and George lost shooting like 7 under or something. And it was like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it's a lot of waiting game right now. Just kind of waiting to see what happens and when it happens. But
So this was dropped 2 hours ago. The PGA Tour Commissioner Jay Monahan on his just completed meeting with the players. His comment was, "I would describe this meeting as intense and certainly heated."
Yeah, that's.
It's fucking ripped him a new one.
I think I could have fucking told you that.
Yeah.
You came up to me and said, I had this players meeting when I said, I think it'd be
I
pretty.
wouldn't want to fucking be in there. I'll tell you that. I wouldn't want to be Jay Monahan right now.
No, I'm content being in my living room right now talking about that. I don't know. I wonder if like I just can't wait for the conspiracies to come out from this man. Like I'm not a conspiracy guy, but I could just see some shit. I could see some shit like Liv forced him like they're like you have to do this. We're gonna ruin the tour. Like we're gonna like ruin your life or like all some shit like that. And let's like you know how the internet goes, man. It's just shit's gonna spiral into a million different tweets about a million different things about this. And there's about 4 people that actually know what happened.
Yeah, but they're not going to say anything.
No.
Now I want to know if this shit is going to start happening to more leagues. Like, right? You don't think there's no way the Saudis just stop at golf, right? They already started. They just bought Newcastle, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah. They just bought Newcastle. They are doing it with the IndyCar. Like, when does that start coming over to like more leagues and more sports? Because I don't think they are gonna just stop.
I see, like, I don't know, like with racing and golf, it's such a worldwide sport, right? You look at like football and like realistically, like you have the NFL and the CFL. If you really like, honestly, I would say the NFL and college football. Like it's the United States oriented like sports.
Yeah.
And then you look at like hockey and you like it's Canada and the US, like that's where the NHL resides. And like basketball is big in Europe, yeah. But like I just don't see team players because golf's an individual sport, racing, individual sport. It's you and your caddy or pit crew.
Like I honestly, I see tennis as the next target.
Tennis would be that's another one where like
all these tournaments in Wembley. Like I don't see why they wouldn't take over that. When the US Open in tennis is on, it's like it gets like the most views of any sport besides like the Super Bowl.
Yeah. But you're I don't think you'll see like they're not gonna be like, oh, yo, Sidney Crosby, you want to come play for $500 million in some Saudi league and like give up trying to like work your way up on like the NHL points total? Like, oh, I'm good, dude. Like I just don't like what like no way is like a top NHL player gonna leave to go play with some bums.
Yeah.
Like I don't see it happening in like team oriented sports. Individual sports, like you said, tennis, I could see that. I don't know.
Which is why I think in like team oriented sports, they wouldn't start buying players, they would go for teams.
Yeah, but I don't know. If that started happening, that'd be something. I don't know. Like, because I can't like right now, I can't like see that. I can't see that happening. You know what I mean? Like when they announced it for golf, I was like, all right, I can see why people are gonna want to leave. I just don't see the appeal for like the fucking Eagles to be like, yeah, see a Philly, and you know what I mean? Like
them just own the Eagles. Like they own Newcastle United. Yeah. Still part of the EPL, but just a Saudi-owned or Saudi-owned team.
I don't know. There's so many people that have stakes in like teams like that. Like LeBron James owns some of Liverpool, and like I can see them trying to buy stake in teams, but like that's also like that gets down when you start like seeing this like country trying to like get stakes in all these teams all over the world. Like that's like a deeper thing that like why are they doing this? Like what is their reason?
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Just keep politics out of fucking sports. Just let the sports that fucking unite everybody together. So
exactly. Like I don't like at the end of the day, man, like if you like hockey, I like hockey. If you like golf, I like golf too. Let's talk about it. Like I get like a lot of players like and that's what the PGA did. They voiced their opinions against like why they didn't want to do live. And like it was political talk, but like they voiced their opinion and it still happened. You know, like people still left. So I don't know. I did want to talk about if we can, I guess like wrapping up the live talk for a little bit here. Like we're just waiting now. I think in the next couple days, like next or this Sunday when we record again. Oh, We're gonna have mountains of information, hopefully.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah. But I want to talk about did you see Victor Hovland after he won the next day? He was caddying for his college teammate at some qualifying event in Columbus.
Huh.
He went out and walked 36 holes on Monday with his like former college teammate the day after winning the Memorial.
That's awesome.
Like, what a fucking guy. Except you need to look at the video. There's a video of him like showing up in the first tee box. He looks like a fucking mime. Like his ears were tan and he had sunscreen all over his fucking face like this. And it was just white and then tan ears. And I'm like, dude, you gotta like lay down the SPF, dude. Like
Yeah,
take a
yeah.
step back.
Somebody has to be looking at you. Somebody who actually, you gotta question the fucking last person he saw before he left his house. Somebody
Yeah.
had to look at him and be like, bro, what are
Like
you doing?
rub it in.
Oh,
Like if
that
I
shit.
want like when you met John Carlson, the dude had sunscreen on his fucking face. Like someone
Yeah.
tell him to rub it in.
Yeah, it looked like I fucking came on his lip. He had suntan lotion all across his top lip. Looked like I fucking nut.
Hey, man, I don't want to like come across it like I did the deed to you, but you need to rub that shit
You
in.
gotta rub that shit in, dude. Exactly.
Look a little stupid.
Yeah, look, you look a little sus right now.
Like I did. Yeah, but I don't know. I thought that was really cool though, because like, I don't you don't see many people like doing that. Like, I mean, I guess it's a very situational thing to be like, oh, my college like teammate is also playing the same city I just won in.
Mhm.
But like, you didn't have to do that.
Now I want to going back to this merger because it just popped into my head because you just started talking about college. What is this going to do with college golf?
I don't know. College golf's like weird though. Like,
Like, how's this gonna affect college golfers who want to go into the Q school, work their way through on the Corn Ferry to get their card to then play on the PGA Tour? If like everyone's already in.
like, yeah. Well, I'm assuming they're gonna be handing like it's probably gonna stay pretty similar, I guess. Like, I don't know, with like college golf though,
Think
it's always
Saudi's gonna hand out more cards? Do you think they're gonna like implement like more shit like that, or
I don't know, because like with golf, it's like when when young talents come around, like in baseball, football, like they go to college and then they get drafted, like woohoo, right? They're a star in college and they go to the NFL be a star. Like with golf, like you don't all like it's not as common to be like, oh yeah, they'll be like, oh, there's a 16-year-old phenom who just qualified for the Open, finished top 20, and now he's playing tour events at 16, 17, 18, 20 people like you don't need to go to college for golf.
yeah,
Make it. You like an average Joe who could be a stick, like a +4, could go out and shoot 7 under for a Q school qualifier or Corn Ferry Monday qualifier or whatever, and
have the
have
rest of his life win one event and then automatically have his card.
yeah, for like two or 3 events or whatever they get it for, some shit like that. Like, I don't know. I don't know what college golf is gonna like end up being like, because to be like, I don't know, I don't like follow college golf that much because it's just like it's not the same as like other college sports.
Yeah.
Did you see that Charlie Woodrow won a tournament the other day by 7 shots? Yeah, he won some open tournament or some like junior tournament by 7 shots. And the comments were just next go, next go, next go, next go, next go. And I'm like, dude, let the kid fucking live a little.
Yeah.
Like,
Jesus
God damn, like
Christ.
your dad's Tiger Woods, you're gonna be pretty good at golf. Like, let's just be real. But like the kid's so fucking young. Just let him like enjoy winning and don't like go fucking interview this kid after a tournament. Like, don't put the pressure on this kid to be his dad because it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, he's not gonna be his dad. No one's gonna be his dad. He could definitely make it on tour and be a good player.
But he's not
He's
going
in 82 fucking tour events though.
to feel different.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody, I mean, it's very hard to see anybody really doing that again.
No, it's very, very, very unlikely. And the thing with like that is like that it could have been like injuries and legal problems aside, it could have been a lot more.
It could have been a shit ton more. Dude,
A lot more.
if that shit never had, if his whole drama of everything never happened, there'd be no question that he'd be the greatest golfer of all time. And I think he'd be the greatest golfer to ever touch a golf club ever, like in the history of whenever the world explodes.
Yeah,
Like I don't think anybody would
no
touch it.
doubt. No doubt. I can't wait to hear what he says about this live shit though.
That's
That's
gonna
gonna
be
be.
wild. I don't think that's gonna be anytime soon.
Do you think like
I
I'm
think
assuming he was,
I think Rory comes out with a statement before Tiger does.
yeah, Tiger's not like that, but when if he does say something, it'll be a fucking bombshell.
Oh, absolutely. And it's not gonna be long.
No.
It's gonna have maybe like 2-3 words or something, or whatever, maybe a sentence or two. But that sentence or two is going to fucking put it's gonna put the Saudis in their place. It's gonna put Jay Monahan in his place.
Yeah. I mean, at the end, imagine it just he tweets out the emoji of the tiger and the peace sign.
Yeah.
Tiger.
Dude, just like the gif of like that kid throwing the peace sign and then just like disappearing.
Yeah.
That
Just
would be fucking insane. That would be
I mean,
insane. I wouldn't know what to do. I might cry.
yeah.
Dude, if Tiger fucking posted a meme of that kid disappearing holding the peace sign, I would cry wherever I was.
Or like have you ever seen the meme from Tiger King where Joe Exotic goes, I called for help twice and not a fuck you, or what do you need, or nothing. That's everybody on tour right now to the tour, just like I called for help twice to back me up, and there's nothing. They just get shot in the back. Oh my god.
It's terrible. It's very,
Ugh.
very interesting. Their shit is going to be popping off for the next hour. For the next dude, this could go on all. This is going to go on all year.
Yeah, it's gonna go on
This,
for a
this,
long time.
this is going to go on for a very long time.
I'm excited to see how much it's brought up in the coverage of the RBC this weekend. Then,
Oh, no doubt.
like, it's
I
gonna,
wouldn't be surprised if they had like a 2 hour like pre-coverage.
yeah. I'm excited. I'm really excited to see how many people withdraw, like leading up into this event. Like you said, that just smashed the tour today.
Oh,
Like I just like Wesley Bryant's supposed to be in this field, and after his tweet, like dude, you've been trying to get back in like your tour rhythm for a while now. Are you really not going to play? Like if you're gonna talk your shit, like talk your shit and don't play.
now, do you think people are going to intentionally like throw, like and shoot 8
No,
over?
no, if they go out there and play, they're not going to go out and try and play bad. I think if
They just won't.
anybody's going to stand against it, they just won't play. But like I'm saying, like a guy like Wesley Bryant who had it very like heated and like well, like he has all the right to say that. I'd be fucking pissed too. Like, is he gonna like now just go out and play and like be like, oh, you know, like whatever, I still need to play? Or is like he really gonna take that stand and be like, what you did is fucked up, I'm not playing. And it's not a big name, so like no one's gonna like, care at the end of the day. But like is Roy gonna not play now? Because like I don't he's probably one of the ones most pissed off,
Him
considering how
and,
much he had back this all.
JT and Colin and
Yeah.
Spieth, all these guys that refused money because they were like, we for the integrity of the tour, we have our morals, and then like the tour said, fuck you.
Yeah.
I would say fuck you right back. I'm not fucking playing for months.
Yeah.
You owe me
Uh-huh.
a fucking apology. You owe me more
Yeah.
than just a fucking PR fucking Word document that your intern put out this morning.
You want me to play? You're gonna have to pay me to come in and show up.
Yeah. You're gonna have to give me fuck you money to come play.
Yeah. That's that. I mean, I don't think that would happen, but like that'd be fucking baller if someone just like, yeah, you guys want me to show up this weekend? And you better pay me a fucking bag before I do.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
On top of whatever happens when I win your stupid tournament.
Yeah. I can see also this weekend guys just coming out and shooting lights out, just fucking like fuck the tour and just like
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
head down, don't say a word to anyone, just fucking go out there and play the best
Yep.
golf of their life.
No interviews, no nothing. They come, they get their fucking trophy, and they walk right off. None of this fucking. Oh, that would give. I think that would piss them off more. Piss off
Yeah.
the tour more.
Yeah.
They just came in and
100%.
shot 20 under at the fucking RBC Canadian Open, and then they just left. They said fuck the trophy, and they just got back in their car and they left.
Imagine like post preference like conferences, they ask them questions, they say, yeah, and then just leave.
Not even
Like,
go.
glad
Just
glad I
walk
showed up.
from the 8, win the tournament on 18, and walk right to your car and leave.
You want to talk about me standing up for the tour and all its morals and stuff? Well, fuck your trophy celebration. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. And then everybody stands there, and Jay Monahan stands there on the 18th green, waiting for him to come down and grab his fucking trophy, and just nobody's there.
Yeah.
That would
Or
be
if the tour players did, do you remember 2016 spring break with like JT, Spieth, the Ricky, and all them?
Oh yeah, where they're all shirtless.
All the tour players this week just said fuck the tour and did like a big spring break together and just went and got hammered playing golf and posted all these videos.
That would be sick.
That would be fun to watch.
That would be fucking awesome.
And they fucking
That would be awesome. Everybody just withdraws for personal reasons, and then there's videos surfacing at the exact same time as this tournament of them just getting shit faced together at the same course.
A great fuck you would be like, you use the Brian Bros channel because it's Wesley Bryan. You get like everybody he knows, like he knows a lot of players and stuff. Like, and he's just like, listen, we're gonna record this whole weekend of us playing golf and get fucked up in the fucking Caribbean.
Yep. We're gonna live stream it on Instagram or on YouTube live stream, whatever. It's gonna be recorded from somebody's fucking phone. He's gonna be hammered too. Just one big fuck you to the tour.
That'd be fucking unbelievable.
That'd be unreal. I would be tuned in for hours.
I'd be sitting on my couch, like just laid out, like, yep, I'm here for it.
I would dress like them. I'd be in my fucking house in a bathing suit with no shirt on. It would flip flops.
And drinking a beer.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'd be fucking flipping around my house.
Yep. Oh, that'd be amazing. Start that.
I'm excited.
Put that out on the internet and start that shit. Tweet at Wesley Bryan and get him to do it.
Wesley Bryan. But you know, yeah, I agree with you. Fuck the tour. Get all the guys, spring break 2023, live stream this shit, big YouTube event, donate the money to charity. Say, fuck, I don't even want your money. I don't want the money from YouTube and all this. Whatever this video makes, to this live stream makes, I'm fucking donating it to, like, what would be a good charity in this scenario? Like, I get there's got to be like a 9/11 like charity, right? Like,
yeah,
because when that whole thing happened with LIV and stuff and the PGA, like, donate it to that and just like say, fuck you, this is not okay. What you did is not right, and this is what we're doing against it.
Yep. And open it out to the public. If ever, like, drop it to whoever. Hey, this is gonna be a free event. You don't have to pay to show up. Show up and get fucking hammered. You want to walk me up night? You want to walk me up hole 18? Fuck yeah, you will. Everyone's on the course. There's no barriers, no nothing. You're coming and playing with us.
And it's like, oh, what? Like, how are you gonna find a course that's gonna let you do that? I'm like, if you had a shit ton of tour players say, hey, we want to rent out your course for 2 days on a weekend, they'd say, sorry guys, we got course is closed. Like, now the whole public thing would be a little tough, but like, I could see like them bringing their friends that aren't tour players and say, fuck it, bring all your buddies, like anybody that you guys know that's cool, like wants to come play with us. Like,
bring your fucking clubs, let's go.
Yeah, like caddies, fucking come play, fuck the tour, because you know how like caddies aren't allowed to hit shots in the practice range or anything at all.
They're gonna hit shots during this thing.
It's like frowned upon. I played with a guy the other day in Virginia, and he was telling me he used to caddy for. Who was the guy he used to caddy for? He used to caddy on tour for some PGA pro who played in a good amount of events. I don't think he ever won anything, like Chip Sullivan or something, maybe. I don't know. Is that I think his last name was Sullivan. I forget if it was Chip or something. I think it was Chip Sullivan. But he was telling me like one time he was on the they were playing at some tournament and his I call him Chip Sullivan. His name's Chip. I don't know if it's Chip Sullivan. I think so. He was like, Chip's like, hey Todd, like, can you look at this? There's too much balance in this club. Like, can you hit a couple of shots? And he's like, he's telling us like, dude, it's frowned upon. Like, there's fucking tigers 20 yards across the green. And he's like, the only thing going through my head is right now, one, I shouldn't be hitting a shot, and two, what if I scold this and hit Tiger in the fucking shin? And so he chips it and he puts it close. He's like, no, it seems fine. He's like, all right. And then Chips like hands him another club. He's like, all right, what about this one? Because he's like, I don't know, doing some pre-tournament prep or whatever. And he dumps it like 2 feet in front of him. He's like, man, like I like the caddies aren't supposed to like hit shots like that. And here I am just getting handed clubs. Like I can't say no either. Like my player wants me to do something, I have to say yes. But like imagine I just have an event where they get their caddies and they come, or like fuck it, you get your caddy and a tour player and everybody's playing a 2-ball scramble against everybody else's tour player and caddy. You just live stream.
That'd be sick.
I'd love to tune into that for 2 days of it.
Absolutely.
16 players, so 16 teams, 4 different foursomes, or what was it? Yeah, 4 foursomes.
Yeah. Just like
it'd be 16 or 8 foursomes. Yeah, 8 foursomes.
Yeah.
I would fucking love that.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. And they're all just pounding beers back and just smoking cigars and just
having a good time,
playing shirtless or playing with no shoes on and just
having fun.
I'm gonna fucking chip this one backwards with my eyes closed. Fuck it.
Yeah, and they don't even say a damn thing about like the PGA Tour and the whole thing. They just go and have a good time. Like, they don't even acknowledge it. Don't even sit there and be like, "We're doing this because fuck the tour." No, fuck that shit. You go out there and you have a good time, and you just fucking do it because you can, and show them like just be legit. Be there and be like, "I don't need to play in this event.
Yep.
You want me there? I'm not going to be there. I can go do this for. I could do this for years."
And you contact all of like the golf media guys, like the not professional ones, right? Like the country club adjacents, the Bob Does Sports, the fucking foreplay guys. Like you go like, yo, bring your shit, bring your cameras, let's go fucking play and have a fun time.
Yeah, you get
there's a tour event going on right now. I'm gonna tell all these guys that cover the tour and all that shit, come grab your clubs and come out and play with us and let's drink.
Yeah. The way to say fuck you to the tour is just get the guys, get the caddies, get a camera. Like I said, Wesley Bryan's a perfect person to organize it. You get the shit going. You don't talk about the tour or anything. You go out, you play some sort of fun event with your caddy, your friends, these other tour players, you organize it, and you just go drink, play golf, and don't even acknowledge the tour. It's just there. Just be like, you know what? We don't have to play, and what you did is fucked up. So we're gonna have fun and do what we want to do for now, then, until this is right.
Yep.
So Wesley Bryan Bros, get the fuck on that, because not even like anyone, fucking Rory, get on that. Like I'm like, at the end of the day, like there's like, what are they gonna do if you don't play in this event this weekend?
Exactly. You know what? I'll say it right now. Me and you, we're in.
I'm in.
We're going. We're there.
I got nothing this weekend.
Yeah, nothing this weekend. Let's go.
All right. We can fucking do it here. There's a golf course right next to my place. It'd be even better. Y'all, everybody can stay with me. JT, I got a couch with your name on it.
Perfect. We're there. Justin, you're sleeping in the truck this weekend.
Yep, Justin, he slept in it before. It's fine.
That's good. We got 16 tour pros coming to the fucking house. Get out.
Yep. And all their caddies.
And all their caddies and all their buddies. And we're just fucking, it's going to be a frat party.
Yeah, we're just going to go, and then we'll get fucked up in Tennessee. Guys, Nashville. Come on. Does that not sound fun? We all just go and get fucked up. I'm sure you guys can get anywhere you want. I'll come along, obviously. Staying at my place.
Yeah, you're staying at my, yeah. I mean, you're just going to buy my drinks, but that's fine. That's nothing. That's water under the bridge for you guys.
You're buying the bottles? Oh, cool. You're staying at my place. It's fine.
That's totally
I pay $1,000 a month, so you got to buy me $1,000 of drinks like that. I guess that evens out.
Yeah, that's fine. Totally fine.
You want to buy me a membership at the golf course too? I mean, you could if you really want to. Like,
yeah, I mean, this was our idea.
Yeah, so like you could, just like, good job, guys. Little like pat on the back, like free membership, like cool. Like master tickets, like I'm down for that too.
Caddy you, I don't care.
It's like the guy who
you already know what you're doing. I'll just carry your clubs.
Yeah, like I'll fucking be your mule for you. This putt, yeah, I think it goes left. I mean, you know better than I, but it looks like it's going left.
It looks like it's going left. I don't fucking know. I'm drunk,
dude. You know what dude? How many do you see like when caddies and tour players talk about it, or like when people are like good golfers are talking about like putts? Like when I'm like lining up a putt, I always try and find like the top part of the top of the putt and where it's gonna start breaking down and pick it out there. And then I watch these videos of people and they're like, yeah, somewhere up there. They make a little circle with their hands. They're like, yeah, aim it somewhere up here. I'm like, they make these fucking putts so they're aiming somewhere up here. I'm trying to hit a fucking line on a dot and I do. I miss it. And I'm like,
dude, you know how when like the first couple holes of that scramble we did in the summer, like, you know how long it took us to try to line putts up?
Oh yeah, we're like, oh, that looks like right on the line.
We're all
it's like
crashing down from all fucking angles of this green, and these caddies are just looking at their tour pros, and they're just like, nah, it's somewhere over there.
They just wave the flag in a little circle. They're like, yeah, somewhere up here.
Yeah, I don't know, just hit it that way. Over there. Just hit it over that way somewhere.
Damn it.
God fucking damn it, dude.
Oh, I played it the other day and I went out, I played 9 and then it was just me because it was Monday and it was yesterday. And I was like, fuck this. I don't even want to keep playing because like I played the first 6 holes fast and I caught like the people in front of me and they weren't letting me play through because there's just people in front of them for a fucking Monday. I was like, get the fuck off the course. Mm-hmm. So I started like hitting like 2 shots and like trying to like play different shot shapes and stuff that I don't usually hit. And I just fucking went to the range, hit 68 balls after 9.
68 buckets.
Yeah. I hit 68 buckets of balls.
Holy shit.
I hit about 3 balls last time. I got blisters all over my hands.
Jesus Christ.
No, That course stunk too. I will not be playing there again.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. There's a lot of courses up here that suck that we're never playing again. Well, there's
Oh yeah, I know.
one of them up here just closed. Can't ever play it again.
You could go out there and hack some bushes if you wanted. Have you drove? Like I drove by it when I was back the other day in town, and oh my god, it's crazy. It's legit done. It's just gone. It looks like it's a field. It's gonna be a field soon.
It's gonna be a park.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
unfortunate.
gonna go to that park and fucking play golf on it. Be like, yeah, well, this is actually the first hole. Like, get your dog out of here.
Yeah. Excuse me. Can you move? I have a 150-yard shot. The green
Yeah.
one's somewhere over here.
Yeah, the hole's actually right where the slide comes down at the bottom. So I need you to get your kid off of it because I don't know
Right
I don't
now,
know where this is going. It's going somewhere there though.
you're gonna have to move because I'm shooting the fucking round in my life right now.
Yeah, the hole's about yay big. It's it's up here, the hole. So as soon as I
Yeah.
get up here, it's in.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh shit.
Wow.
What
Damn,
else?
man.
What else we got on the fucking
I don't know.
episode list?
I don't have much else at the moment. I think right now it's just a waiting game.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I
the
would
plan for this is we're gonna with this podcast, if you listen to our other ones, no more hiatuses. We're officially back. We're full-time back. All four of us.
That's gonna be tough, but we're gonna do it.
Be tough, but we're gonna be fucking back.
Yeah.
We're gonna record this. It's gonna be weekly on Sundays. Try to recap our rounds and stuff like that. But we think Sunday because the week of golf at that point's over. So it'll go up Mondays. But if anything important happens like today, we'll fucking just record. You have to.
The first pod.
Yep.
Well, here it is. Get ready for it. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun getting here, especially right now with everything that's going on. It's gonna be a lot of fun in the next couple of weeks and months to just talk about this shit.
Oh, absolutely. And we talk golf all the time, so now we just have a reason to do it.
Yeah, and if you guys like it, and we start like start doing something for once, be consistent. We'll try and get some videos out there for you too. Us hacking up the course.
Yeah, you just moved to Nashville. Tons of golf out there.
Yep.
Tons of fucking golf out in Nashville. Fuck yeah, dude. Well, until next time.
All right. Well, next one. Peace.
Peace.